A.J. Bishop is your classic example of a boom or bust prospect. When his game is on, he's simply unstoppable. He has an amazing combination of top speed, initial burst, upper body strength to break tackles, and receiver-esque hands. He has future Pro Bowler written all over him, except for one thing. He suffers from severe lapses of concentration, which leads to very inconsistent play. Also, his poise sometimes seems like it's non-existent. A.J. Bishop is definitely the biggest gamble in this year's draft.
You'll do it for his... Tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video.
Well, alright. Yeah. You know, ever since I turned pro in 1989, when I signed the dotted line, it was strange. Those things changed for the better and for the worse. So I called my mama and she said, baby,
must be the money.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Must be the money.
It's got to be, cause I got people wanna be my friend.
Back when he signed his name on that dotted line, it had to be the money. Welcome, welcome. Gonna keep Gary Jones, of course. Welcome back to the NFL Head Coach Series. We did not win the Super Bowl in that last video. I'm sorry. But we're here with the first offseason for Coach Deion Sanders. And we're going to make some changes with the staff. Brian Stewart is gone.
Let's review how the staff did this season. Are there any changes you'd like to make to the organization? Let's review the staff's performance.
You're on thin ice, though.
Are there any changes you'd like to make to the organization?
Should I promote him? No.
Let's review how the staff did this season.
No.
Are there any changes you'd like to make to the organization?
No, we were better at pass defense. Maybe you can get promoted.
Coach, let's review the staff's performance this season. Now's your chance to make any personnel changes.
Oh, I should have looked at the season recap. But I'm focused on my D coordinator.
Would you like to bid on this candidate?
Mike Travick. I really don't want him. Robin Matthews. Pepper Johnson. Oh, why not? Didn't have to really do anything to bring in Pepper Johnson. The D-line should be better. His weakness is DBs and my strength are DBs, so hopefully we do a bit better. Let me round out my DB work as Deion Sanders. Sorry. After this draft, Gary should have mid-school major. He's now the special teams coordinator for the Patriots. Rex Ryan became the head coach of the 49ers. That's who I was looking to hire, but it makes sense he got a head coaching job. Mike Nolan now is the coordinator. Lane Kiffin is now the offensive coordinator for the Lions in game. Joe Philbin, the head coach of the Panthers. Gary Hammermill, the college coach, becomes the head coach of the Raiders, along with Mike Martz. That should be an interesting offense the Raiders run. Jim Westgate is the head coach now, and John Harbaugh is the special teams coordinator. So we got 2 college coaches now. So I think most of the head coaching jobs were filled by college guys. College guys and Rex Ryan. Done that. Tom Moore retired.
Indianapolis' head coach capped this season.
They went perfect.
His second Super Bowl win.
19-0.
Impressive accomplishment from an NFL coach, and it explains why his players carried him off the field on their shoulders.
Jim Caldwell got promoted to offensive coordinator. Colts beat the Giants in the Super Bowl. Peyton beat Eli. Oh, yeah. The great cut.
The Minnesota Vikings released one of their key players today in what appears to be a salary cap.
Cutting Pat Williams is crazy.
Interesting to see which teams line up to sign a player of his caliber.
John Gruden, you're watching NFL Network.
We got 13 mil in cap space. I'm sure I trade him if I can. I'm gonna say no on that one, Gary Jones, no.
The Steelers scheduled a press conference this afternoon to announce the hiring of their trainer, the most underappreciated and underrated member of an organization.
I'm Romeo Cornell.
Trainer's super important to me.
NFL Network.
The Washington Redskins released one of their key players today in what appears to be a salary cap move. It'll be interesting to see which teams
Teddy
line
Brew
up
got
to sign
released.
a
That's
player of
crazy.
his caliber.
I'm Gary Kubiak, and you're watching the NFL Network.
Cut Justin King. Mark Colombo, right tackle. No. Just no. That would be a bad cut. Let me fix my board a little bit. Joe Kane is the #1 quarterback in this draft. With Noah Wyoming at 3. And that's really it worth talking about. We need to get his medicals before I put him over someone who's compared to what? Barry Sanders. Don't know some of the receivers. Tight end is a big position for us. We got to look at both of these guys. Got to look at that guard as well. Same with Burt. Going through the board, my bad. Don't know. Just peeking through the draft. Okay. Move him up a ton. I don't even know who Mike Brown is, damn. Okay, draft board settled. We got 14, 29, 42, 61, 71, 93 in the top 100. My draft strategy of overloading the draft. Nope, no one we're afraid of losing here. Right outside, left outside. Okay. We'll see. Giants release Jeremy Shockey. I'll release him for the funds.
So, Coach, who should the scouts keep an eye on?
Go see
during
Joe
today's
Kane.
seed
I mean, might as
roster
well.
practice?
Don't know where these quarterbacks are going to go in the draft. Running backs we got to be a bit more meticulous with. These kind of matter. Yeah, we got some unscouted. I don't think we're cutting a really. Will give us no safety. I'm saying no on that one. We looking at salary cap wise anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend. Oh my God. There's so many good receivers late in the draft. How about try to trade some of these guys? Like, give me a chance. Top lineman. Bring him in. Bring in Barton. Look at Steele. Let's wrap it up. We'll look at some linebackers. All right, let's go. Let's go. DBs. Look at Richie Scott.
I'm Adam Schefter of NFL Network, and here's your Senior All-Star Game update. Alex Hurst, as I predicted, walked away with the Heisman this year and was expected to be the #1 overall pick in April's draft. That's until he dropped the bombshell that he's returning to school for his senior year and skipping the draft. That should shake up the draft boards. In All-Star Game practices this week, Marquise Aiko really started to make a case for being the #1 pick. He was dominant in individual drills and one-on-one matchups all week. Nobody could contain him. Another contender for the top spot has to be Florida State quarterback Joe Kane. Kane and Abel. Kane had a good week of practice, and he topped that off with an MVP performance in the All-Star game on Saturday. We'll have to wait and see who takes the lead in the next few months, but I've got my own ideas how this is going to shake out.
I'm Dick Duran, and you're watching.
That's great, Shefty.
Scouts are getting ready to talk to the O-line. Who's it going to be?
Kicker punters.
What kicker would you like us to interview at the Combine?
Oh, he's good. Oh, we have a expensive punter. Well, that caps at 1.7.
Coach, the Scouts just emailed me their notes from today's Combine drills.
They emailed you the notes? Okay, so 62 is the actual high ball speed by Kane, who ran a 4.8. Noah Wyoming ran a 4.5.
Hey, Coach, what quarterback would you like to talk to today?
Him only being like 9 speed faster is crazy.
Okay, Coach, it's time for the interviews. What halfback do you want us to talk
97, 97. 5'8" is crazy. I don't think we need to scout Ozzie Jones any further. Looking for some run block strength on another fullback. Mm. Five seven. We gotta get the medicals. 5'7" is crazy. think Dravini Jordan run something crazy, right? Yeah. Even over the fake 4.32s or 4.35s, he ran a 4.32. Dude is fast. You know the times are fake if they have ball speed. Is there real ball speed on a guy? On Griffith? Griffith and Tomlin. I don't know. It's a weird receiver class.
Hey, Coach, it's time for the interview. What wide receiver would you like to talk to?
Hundo Speed. Hundo Excel. Oof. That's someone I'm really eyeing in that first round. Allow me to scout. We gotta get past. Oh my God! Yeah, no, there are dogs down here. There are actual demon dogs. Jeez. So there are like 50,000 receivers. All your receivers should be on the board. Because there are cheap replacements on the way. Anyone younger? 21-year-old, but he's Owen Daniels. Ron McCoy. Still looking for youth.
NFL restricted free agent signing period officially
What the free
begins
agents
at
looking
9
like?
a.m. this morning as teams focus on tendering their restricted free agents.
Some
Once
old
tenders have been
bums.
handed out, players
Kicker.
work
This is
with
not a
their
high.
teams
This is
on
not a
offer
good
sheets.
free agent
If they
class.
sign those offer sheets, their original team has 10 days
Best
to match
quarterback
or
is
let the
Kurt
player
Warner.
sign with the new team.
I'm Marvin Lewis.
Yeah,
You're
no.
watching
So
NFL Network.
we'll be moving and shaking in free agents, or with trades. I mean.
Hey, Coach, what linebacker would you like us to interview at the Combine?
It's pretty high zone coverage, no? 73? $80 block shed, 80 hit power, pretty low zone, pretty low man. Fast though. Uh-huh. Oh. More well-rounded than the David Pollock guy. Fake 4-3s. Real 4.62. From who? Samanao. 6'8". Samanao.
Coach, it's time for the scouts to interview the D-line. Who's it going to be?
Block shed, power move. Super low finesse. Who really high hit power. .99 strength for Derelado. Football IQ, size, block shedding. Attitude, football IQ, strength. Super high power move, low finesse. Pretty high block shedding. Strength of weakness 84. 74 speed. I'm intrigued. I don't think we'll get the big guys. Samanau is also someone we should greatly consider putting alongside DeMarcus Ware. I mean, we could move Terrence Newman in a deal. No way we can get off that. We have tradable assets, though. I would maybe consider putting Harry Douglas in a package if they were generous. A 4.30 flat from Osby. Real time. Tucker runs a 4.34. Real time. Then we got some fake ones mixed in. Anything with ball speed is fake. So this is a real one from Dwight. Four, 3, 8. A lot of super fast corners. Corners and safety super fast.
Coach, it's time to talk to the DBs. Who's it going to be?
He's not playable. I mean, we play a lot of zone, but I don't know if he's that good. Like, he's not as good as... And he's 25 years old. Yeah, no, he's off my draft board. How many do we have? 6? 70, 60. Okay, this is way better. Like, he's 60, 60. He has 80 zone, which is pretty good. This dude has 80. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, Mr. Mark has an attitude problem. And he's not a good returner. I mean, I'll get both for now. Take one off if I see one better. Oh, yeah. No, this is a dog. This is a sleeper. Must draft. Return ability as well. Also another GOAT late in the draft. Might as well. Just use our spot on him.
I'm Adam Schefter of NFL Network, and here's your Combine update. Scouts descended on Indianapolis this week, and the general buzz centered around a few players. Cal defensive end Marquise Aiko declined to work out, and I was told by his agent that Aiko is still recovering from postseason knee surgery. That could scare off a few teams. It usually does. Alabama's Freddie Bates had a terrible week.
Someone had their cap penalties cleared.
Attempt and then clocking a poor 4.97 on his second. That could devastate his draft stock. One player that helped his stock this week was Penn State running back A.J. Bishop. He ran a 4.32 and looked very sharp in his workouts. He's got all the tools, but the questions still remain about his work ethic.
I'm John Box, and you're watching the NFL Network.
Our board is not correct, but we have plenty of time before the NFL draft.
The NFL free agent signing period kicks off at 9 a.m.
Now it's time to spend that money.
Big name deals with big name players all throughout the entire month.
I'm Todd McShay, and this is the draft preview. I put together my first mock draft today, and I'm telling you, this is the most talented class I've seen in years. When it's all said and done, I could give 4 or 5 players a ticket right now to Canton. It's a special group. There are 3 players in this class worthy of the #1 overall pick. Oklahoma State running back Ozzie Jones, Florida State quarterback Joe Kane, and UCF tackle Jamarcus Boone. This is the year to have a top 10 pick. You are getting a star player at the top of the board, a guy that's going to come in and play right away and be a Pro Bowl player for several years.
Big defensive tackle coming off the board.
We want to try to acquire?
Absolutely not. We are not spending any money in free agency. Not one dime, dollar, doon, dilly. The Detroit Lions get Tommy Harris from their rivals, the Bears. We're just going to play some players on the trade block. I just want to look. Releasing Romo would hurt our salary cap tremendously. Titans would give us a 5th. I think closer to draft time we'll make that trade.
The Dallas Cowboys backed out of trading
I'll remove
negotiations
Tony.
earlier this afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade offers.
He got hurt, so he's on the block to a degree because, I don't know. There are no good fullbacks, but these are not good enough picks. No one is being very respectful. The Steelers offered me a 7th for Mario Manningham.
The Dallas Cowboys
He could be in stuff,
backed out
though.
of trade negotiations earlier this afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other
Probably
trade
way
offers.
lower on Harry. All those guys on the trade block. I'm a little concerned. Either of these guys can go. I need to see what getting rid of him does to my cap
The Dallas Cowboys backed out of trade negotiations
before I make that
earlier this
trade. Before I try to
afternoon,
press that
citing
trade
an
from Rex.
extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade offers.
This roster is gonna look very different after the NFL draft. In real life, I think they traded Roy Williams for the receiver Roy Williams. I remember that vividly. Nice shit. Below 11 mil is the opening bid. Y'all cooking. The highest overall free agent. A long-time Washington guard. Gonna be a Bengal. Five years. We're almost up to $5 million a year. They're over $5 million a year. He is a Washington football player.
The Chiefs in one of the offseason.
I'm already no longer interested in the free agents.
On a deal that will be officially announced later today. Fans on the team website are thrilled with the signing, crediting the owner and the GM for the big acquisition. It cost a lot, but right now everyone is extremely excited.
John Gruden, you're watching NFL Network.
Actual Jeremy Shockey. Willie McGinnis. I really have no cap space. Greg Ellis. Similar market. What's the Kurt Warner market? Oh man, the Chiefs and the Falcons are running it up for 1 year. Kurt Warner. Falcons win. I see the salary implications of releasing Marcus Spears. $3 million penalties. $8 million penalties. Come on, Rax. Is Rex offering a top 100 pick this year?
The Dallas Cowboys backed out of trade negotiations earlier this afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade
No, you're not even offering a top 100 pick.
I'm Mike Tomlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
Like, let's be real here. I'm gonna negotiate a top 100 pick from Cleveland, or near top 100 pick, and you're like, damn, you got what? Man, Genie, they're being so mean to me, man. All right. We lost money with that move.
The Dallas Cowboys have scheduled a press conference for 3 p.m. Eastern to announce a trade that was finalized.
Hey, that'll help
this
the
afternoon.
GM. Hopefully this guy doesn't play for us.
Coach, we're about to start this negotiation.
All right, pro day time. Um, all right, let's cook. Let's cook. Let's cook. Nah, not Javini Jordan. Cameron Walker, first and foremost. We would not take a first round receiver though. With the amount of late round talent at receiver in this draft, no. We'll see. We'll see. You gotta move down like a ton, dude. No one knows who you are. All right, Pro Day 1.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
Probably going to Stanford's. See, this is them trying to fleece me.
The Dallas Cowboys backed out of trade negotiations earlier this afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade offers.
I'm Andy Reid, and you're watching NFL Network.
Okay. You could be a bit more respectful.
The Dallas Cowboys backed out of trade negotiations earlier this afternoon, citing an extremely high asking price. No word yet if they'll still pursue other trade offers.
Yep, Glenn. ECU.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
Dominique Pico. Nope.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
He's a pretty good center. I mean, he's really bad at man coverage and tackling. Two things I would really want my corner to be good at. So I blitz. I'm playing man coverage. Boston College.
Hey, Coach, what school should we send our scouts to?
Go to UNLV. Kerry Collins. He's getting the bag.
Coach, what school should we scout?
Probably Colorado State.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
Not UCLA.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
Probably Ohio State.
Coach, what school should we scout?
Probably UCF. Chad Pennington. No one interested in Chad Pennington. John Kitna.
The Giants, in one of the offseason's biggest free agents, have agreed on a deal that will be officially announced later today. Fans on the team website are thrilled with the signing, crediting the owner and the GM for the big acquisition. It cost a lot, but right now everyone is extremely excited.
I'm Tony Dungy, and you're watching NFL Network.
Hey, Coach, what school should we send our scouts to?
What school should we send our scouts to? Think about that cap hit.
Coach, what school should we scout?
Probably going to Colorado, honestly. Colorado looks like a banger. Shout out to Coach Prime in real life. Nope.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
Maybe we go to Michigan. Probably Miami instead. Go to Miami. If Danny Carey goes 12, he goes 12. I would try to trade up to get him, maybe. But I don't know if I have the assets to get that high up.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to
Okay,
attend.
no. Maybe go to Michigan State. No, Matt.
Coach, what school should we scout?
Considering Oregon. Heavy Oregon consideration. Has now just turned into Oregon. Man, I was considering Vanderjagt.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
I think we have to go to Notre Dame. Noah, Wyoming.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
Minnesota, probably. Been eyeing that corner. I mean, do I have late picks? Yeah, I got late picks. I should be eating in this draft.
Coach, what school should we scout?
Maybe go to Cal? California love. All right, quick brief pause.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
Probably Tennessee. Al Boiler got traded. All right, nobody wants my guys.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
That agility is really bad. Went to Akron.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
Going to Bama. Going to Bama.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
UAB.
Coach, what school should we scout?
I don't know where to go. Let's go to Portland State.
Who would you like to bring in for an individual workout?
Let me know if picking him will also get us our pick over 85 potential thing. It does. He is a must on our board.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
Texas or Oklahoma State. I don't think Barry. Barry. I don't think Ozzie Jones needs to be scouted.
Coach, who would you like some more information on?
Got Burt with his 94 as well.
Coach, the scouts need to know what pro day to attend.
Rambling.
Who would you like to bring in for an individual workout?
I mean, I wouldn't take him based on all his weird stuff. Drew God. That's what I'm seriously considering. 9-2.
Hey, Coach, what school should we send our scouts to?
Are we going to Penn State or Syracuse? Or North Alabama? Went to Penn State.
Coach, who would you like some more information on?
Make sure Sama now got a good overall as well. Yeah, 92.
Coach, which pro day should the scouts attend?
We don't need to go here anymore. Tennessee State.
I'm Adam Schefter of NFL Network, and this is another draft update. I just returned from Berkeley, where scouts finally were able to get a look at defensive end Marquise Ako after an injury-plagued spring. Ako looked good, but it was obvious that he was favoring his right leg. He also seemed to tweak his ankle at the end of the workout, putting his ability to attend individual workouts in jeopardy. Ako and his ankle. What's next?
Coach, who would you like the scouts to bring in?
I scouted him. It's just an 87. It's not too bad. Not too good. That Fred Jackson. Fred Jackson, Fred Taylor.
Coach, who would you like the scouts to bring in?
See if he's a good Warren Sapp or not. Usually these are bad. Yeah, he's a good Warren Sapp.
Coach, who would you like some more information on?
You know, he's here. Why not? Let's see what HO's got. He's 92. He's good.
Coach, who would you like the scouts to bring in?
Glenn Tucker.
I'm Adam Schefter of NFL Network, and this is another draft update. Well, pro days are done, and we're on to the individual workouts. Marquise Ako continues to be bitten by the injury bug as he was unable to work out because of a sprained ankle he suffered during his pro day. UCF tackle Jamarcus Boone has been on a whirlwind tour over the past few weeks, working out for no less than 10 NFL teams. Every team has tried to find a way to bring in Barry Sanders' clone Ozzie Jones, even if it doesn't have a top 10 pick. Scouts just want to get a glimpse of his freakish talent, and you can understand why.
Giants offering me a pick this
Barry
year.
Sanders is a player that every team wants.
Shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Picked up another draft pick. We're inching closer to the NFL draft. We got our schedule release. What's our schedule?
The Dallas Cowboys have scheduled a press conference for 3 p.m. Eastern to announce a trade that was finalized late this afternoon.
Shefty's late. All right. Now they want to trade for him. That is a strong safety.
The Dallas Cowboys backed out of trade negotiations earlier this
Not a good
afternoon,
strong safety
citing an
draft.
extremely high asking price. No word
I didn't
yet
scout that
if they'll
many.
Still pursue other trade offers.
I'm Eric Mangini, and you're watching NFL Network.
Byron Leftwich, starter job. Probably won't do that. Maybe. Probably. We'll try. I think we're pretty much done with free agency. Four additions, 25 losses. We're going to fill out right now the NFL draft.
Next up on the calendar is the NFL Draft. All the hard work put in by every GM, coach, and scout comes to a head when teams get the opportunity to draft the best players from the college ranks. Every year, at least one player in the draft can turn around a franchise, so the pressure is intense for every team involved.
I wanted Schefter to finish his little diatribe, and I'm going to take a quick break. Be right back. All right, brief on pause. Let's go ahead and add to that trade block. Okay, no, we don't need to add to it. Mary's already on it. All right. Got a save right here in the draft. Raiders won't take my call.
If it was your call, who would you get?
If I was the Raiders, they say they have a quarterback. They have a quarterback? If I'm the Raiders, I'm taking Joe Kane.
So who do you think they'll get now?
That's who I was taking if I was the Raiders.
All Joe Kane does is win games, and he won a lot of them in college. Kane took Florida State to 3 straight January Bowls while throwing an astounding 94 career touchdown passes, what is a school record. Kane has all the tools you want in a franchise quarterback. He's 6'5", 227 pounds, with a very strong arm and polished mechanics. His coaches told me they've never
I like that pick
seen
for the
a
Raiders. Let's
quarterback
save that.
stand in the huddle that Kane has. He could start for this team as a rookie if they needed him to. He's that ready for the NFL. He's got all the measurables, and it looks like he might get his chance too.
Oh, would they do this for Mario Manningham, Harry
Who gets this
Douglas,
one?
and Marion Barber? Uh, 14 is my like high pick. I really don't want number 2 overall. I also don't want to trade Mario Manningham. I feel like that would be a major blunder.
All right, let's see if you can call this one.
I don't really know what they want. It's nice to know I could get up there. I think I'd like to remove Mario Manningham. I don't have to pay him until after next year. All my other receivers are on there, but okay.
Cavario Allen is a dangerous player because he can beat you in so many aspects of
Oh,
the game.
Cavario Allen.
He's a dangerous
Didn't get a chance to pick the
returner,
pick. I would have
man.
picked
He
him.
returned 3 kicks for touchdowns last year and finished the season with over 2,000 all-purpose yards. He can catch the ball out of the backfield, and last but not least, he's a very good running back. He has 4.4 speed, he breaks a lot of tackles, and he
49ers
flat
not interested in
out
anything.
makes defenders miss. This is a great pickup of the most complete running back in the draft.
Please take Javonte Jordan.
What do you think they'll do here?
I have no clue.
A.J. Bishop is your classic example of a boom or bust prospect. When his game is on, he's simply unstoppable. He has an amazing combination of top speed, initial burst, upper body strength to break tackles, and receiver-esque hands. He has future Pro Bowler written all over him, except for one thing. He suffers from severe lapses of concentration, which leads to very inconsistent play. Also, his poise sometimes seems like it's non-existent. A.J. Bishop is definitely the biggest gamble in this year's draft.
You'll do it for his... I mean, I have to do this right here. Just trading Marion Barber, but... Holy moly, what have I done? I didn't trade any draft picks either.
Of the guys out there, I think he's our best option.
I agree. The 4th overall pick in the 2009 NFL draft, right? Yeah, 2009 NFL draft. We select.
Ozzie Jones reminds many of another running back out of Oklahoma State who turned out to be one of the best ever, and you all remember him. Ozzie's listed at 5'7", 190 pounds, but he may be even shorter than that. I know when I stood next to him, I was taller. He's very fast and agile, and he has great hands coming out of the backfield. This guy can really make you miss. He's a big home run threat. He had 24 carries for more than 20 yards last season, and he can find the end zone between the tackles or is a return man. I know some teams question this kid's durability to play every down, but I think he's got enough talent to be worth this pick. Hey, anytime you're compared to Barry Sanders, you know that you've got to be pretty good.
The Jets need a quarterback.
Who should they draft?
Footman. I could also trade it for this pick. I'm not interested, though. I don't want to soil the parade. They take L.J. Boston. Have you guys taken Javini Jordan? Do you guys take Acho? Maybe? I'm also saving here. Saving that, locking that pick in. No. Nice to know, though. Mark Osby.
Who do you think they'll get here?
They've mocked a quarterback here. I'll go Footman. And will they? They'll engage with offers with us. No one else wants to move. They went Boone.
Jamarcus Boone is a defensive tackle out of the University of Central Florida. There hasn't been this much hype about a player from UCF since Dante Culpepper. Boone can beat you in a variety of ways. He doesn't have any one particular strength, but he's very solid against the run, very good in the pass rush, and is really just an overall solid player. Boone was a very respected player at UCF and a unanimous All-American selection over the past 2 years. The junior wisely decided to pass up his senior year for a chance to be the top pick in this year's draft and make all the big money.
They have him going 12 to the Texans. Team needs quarterback, but also ends.
If it was your call, who would you get?
H.O. maybe? H.O. or Footman. They went Dixon.
Carl Dixon shows very good instincts in route awareness.
I hate him.
He closes the cushion on underneath routes very well. He possesses very good zone techniques and can bump and reroute receivers. He also has a good feel in the cover 2 where he keeps good depth and shows a burst to get to the sideline. He's a selective tackler and doesn't play as physical as he could at times. In other words, he doesn't really like contact too much. But in man coverage, he's notoriously known for biting hard on double moves, and he doesn't have top speed and burst for the position. A lot of scouts only see marginal upside for this kid, and you could see why.
No, that's kind of what my main package is.
Up the depth chart, but that's not going to happen for a few more years.
I'm Tom Coughlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
All right, let's see if you can call this pick.
They'll probably take Acho, right?
Kamian Walker is a very dangerous receiver that set records his senior year in Boulder at Colorado. He has blazing speed, and his ability to run by defenders.
Is his health okay? Oh, no. His legs are terrible. He's not draftable.
He brings to the table. He's got the best hands in this draft, too. It's almost like there's Velcro on them. He's a big target at 6'4", 229 pounds, and he's tough to bring down, which is one of the reasons why this team drafted him. I have a feeling that we'll see this kid in Canton in 15 years if he stays healthy.
They're interested in Josh Johnson. Okay, Westgate. You're not getting 14. You can get that out of your mind. That's the best I can offer you. Okay, then we just don't have a deal then.
Marquise Aiko is a very active and aggressive pass rusher out of the University of California. The 6'2 senior has excellent strength, speed, and acceleration off the line. He led all of college football last year with 22 sacks, and he was a unanimous All-American selection on the defensive line. I have him listed as the second best overall lineman and player in this draft.
Is there another good tight end in this draft?
This kid's work ethic, he has the potential to be the best player in this draft. Aiko had some knee injuries in college.
Yeah, okay. So, you know what? Don't
because of his ankle.
lose the farm trying to get a good horse.
And this guy should come in and be a great player in the NFL.
I'm Tony Dungy, and you're watching NFL Network.
This is where they have the tight end mocked.
So who do you think they'll get now?
I mean, so many good players on the board. They all want my first round pick and stuff like that. Nah. They took the tight end. They took Carey. The mocks were right. The mocks have the Dolphins taken. Rowe, who's already gone.
DeAndre Webb is one of 3 Gator defensive backs expected to be selected early in this year's NFL draft.
Oh no, Rowe was
He's a
there.
top-notch cornerback prospect with very few weaknesses. Webb makes big plays in coverage due to his tremendous ball skills, and if you look at his production, it's outstanding. Florida had 19 interceptions as a defense, and Webb accounted for 9 of those. He boasted during pre-draft interviews that he, Quentin Boyce, and Javaris Dozier formed the most talented secondary in college football history. I actually can't debate him. I mean, the Gators did finish in the top 5 in all the important pass defense categories, and the Webb, Boyce, Dozier trio was the main reason for that success.
I want your first round pick next year, Atlanta Falcons. Give me a future first. And you don't have to give me anything else. Is your futures first already spoken for? Or are you just not traded for this? No, put it in range. That's the pick I want. Your first round this year is of no interest to me. I'll do it for your first rounder next year, though. I'll get out of this draft. I think if you just do that, we have a deal. And if we have a deal, you're happy, I'm happy. We kiss the wives, we go home. No. The negotiations are about to end anyway, brother. Alright, we'll select here. I like Freddie Bates. I like Drew Goddard. Probably should go guard. Do we go the guard? We know he's good. He's 22. Good lineman. Just took a running back. Very high. Tons of receivers in this draft late. The D tackle late. We do need a linebacker. Need a free safety too. Just take Goddard. He's gonna fill that gap. They take Morton. Footman goes to Kansas City. Samanu, Denver. That's someone I was looking at.
They'd like to trade down here. What do you think?
Okay, I need to take Eugene Wilson and maybe Brady James off. They're offering ridiculous. You're not getting 29. I would not give him my first round pick either, next year either. Oh, no, that's the best offer on the board. Del Rio. Okay, if you took another offer, you take another offer. Oh, they got a first next year from the Chiefs. I mean, they drafted a quarterback, so good for the Chiefs. Yeah, my trade block. Let's take Brady James off. And Eugene Wilson.
Who do you think they'll draft here?
Should take Lawrence.
Karan Lawrence is a star in the making out of Notre Dame. The 6'4 junior has ridiculous speed. I'm talking this guy ran in the 4.4 range during pre-draft workouts. This kid is very good at coming around the corner and getting to the quarterback, and he forces a lot of fumbles. He's not amazing against the run, but he's super productive rushing the passer. With his potential, Lawrence is expected to come right in, right away, and be an immediate contributor. I know that these guys were looking for a player with speed, and they got their man with Karan Lawrence.
That's the best offer on the board. If the Eagles have a better offer, the Eagles have a better offer. The Bucks trade their first round pick.
Who should they draft?
I don't know what Gruden traded up for. Gray Tucker? He did. Glenn Tucker. I didn't know so many people wanted this pick. Sorry. I have about a third, a sixth, and Harry Douglas. You will get none of those things from me. Give a sixth, a seventh, a second next year, and Harry Douglas. No, I think it's really the highest I'm willing to go. Yeah, I'm not really willing to go much higher than this. Tampa traded their first round pick this year. So they're just all in on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right, let's see if you can call this pick.
They're going to take Javini Jordan because they're stupid.
How can you argue this pick? Devontae Jordan is a track star turned wide receiver at Notre Dame that might be the fastest player in the NFL next year. He was clocked at a 4.19 at the Combine in February, and that's a crazy time, and I heard some scouts whispering that they clocked him even at a 4.18, even harder to believe. He has decent hands for such a fast guy.
I have no clue who they're going to
He
take.
can go up and get the ball at its highest point. Jordan would be an elite prospect except for two issues. One, he can't get off the line when pressed to save his life. And two, he's going to spend most of his career in the training room. The guy just can't seem to get
It won't
out
let
of
me
it.
fleece
He
them.
missed all or part of the last 4 seasons, and he seems to get hurt every time he's popped. The guy is so fragile. But if he stays healthy, he could be dangerous. But that's a big if he stays healthy.
I'm Tom Coughlin, and you're watching NFL Network.
I can honestly say I've never seen a player that resembles Mr. Wright. No, you didn't hear me wrong. His name is Mr. Wright. Wright can play any position on defense, and he plays them all well. Think Adalius Thomas with the speed of Randy Moss. I'm serious. This guy can do everything on the defensive side. Wright led Oregon to a winning season last year, picked off 9 passes, and sacked the opposing quarterback 14 times. All I can say is this pick was a no-brainer.
All right, let's see if you can call this one.
I cannot. I'm letting some run. As much as I love Freddie Bates, not
He's our
yet.
best option.
We got to grab Scott Burke.
Scott Burke is a smart, heady lineman with a tremendous feel for this position. He's quick off the snap of the ball, explodes into his blocks, and plays with a downright nasty attitude. He uses angles and body positioning to wall off defenders. He also jolts defenders and easily controls them at the point of attack. He does, however, lack adjustment at times, looking stiff in the upper body, and scouts hate when players look stiff. He definitely needs to bulk up a bit before he'll be able to reach that Pro Bowl potential that so many scouts have predicted for him.
I'm Mike Nolan, and you're watching NFL Network.
The Colts are trying to trade down.
I don't want to trade. I mean, 42's not that crazy. If they got a better offer, they got a better offer. I'm not trying to ruin my life. And that's the end of the first round. I know some people only watch the first round. Thank you for watching. We got a lot more drafting to do. 3 blue chippers.
Coach, they're taking offers for their draft spot.
I don't want to give up 42 or Harry Douglas at this point in the draft. Two top 100 picks is insane. Nah, how about none?
All right, Coach, the Panthers are looking to trade down.
No, I feel like that's the best offer on the board. It's still the best offer on the board. So top 100 pick and it's Harry Douglas. Take the Chargers offer, whatever it is. I don't know who Fillmore is. All right, Lovey, you can take whatever you want.
At only 6'2", 295 pounds, Spencer Anderson compensates for his size by playing more aggressive and hard than any other lineman in the nation. Anderson is an excellent leader on the line. He's been an offensive captain for the past 3 years, and he plays with textbook technique on every play. His father was a military man, so you probably won't find another player on the field who's more disciplined. Overall, I think Anderson will make a smooth transition into the NFL and become a great lineman.
Hi, I'm Mike Holmgren, and you're watching the NFL Network.
All right.
Freddie Bates graduated from Alabama as the SEC's all-time leading tackler, so you know the kid is tough. He plays with great leverage on the field, he's very strong, and he's extremely poised. Overall, he's a very solid leader who a lot of players look up to in the locker room. He's only an average athlete, but he's a fierce competitor who I expect to do big things at the next level for this team. The biggest knock on Bates has to be his combine performance where he ran a 4.97. But throw out the measurables. So often the scouts take them too much into consideration. This kid, trust me, is a football player.
Oh, Baltimore took Noah Wyoming. Nothing for Noah Wyoming?
I just got the word. The Eagles are looking to move down.
We're out of the trade business.
Coach, I'd like to see us draft him.
He is someone I love, but I don't think we have to draft him here.
They're looking to trade up.
He's someone at the top of my board. It's like Richard Barton. Fans like that pick.
The Patriots are trying to trade down.
Not trading with those New England Patriots. It's a good day one. I love that draft. I love that draft for us. All right, it's day two time. Joe Kane, #1 overall pick. Cavario Allen, #2. We have 3 thirds, bunch of fourths. We own the draft.
The Lions are trying to trade down.
People love the Obar Briggs pick.
Of the guys out there, I think he's our best.
You don't want to take the corner you guys wanted to take yesterday?
They'd like to trade for our pick.
Who wants to trade for our pick? We didn't trade any receivers, did we? Ooh, no. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, we didn't trade any of the receivers, really. Traded the running back. Didn't get the tight end. Haven't gotten a pass rusher. It's probably a point of contention. No pass rush. Are all the good pass rushers gone? Yes. So our only defensive line addition is going to be ooh, buddy. I trust that this corner is good. Let's take him. It was a bit early for him, but we need guaranteed hitters. Someone just took a
They're
kicker.
trying to trade down. The Jags are seeing if they can get any takers on their draft spot.
They won't.
The Falcons are trying to move down. All right, we've got teams interested in our pick.
We have gaps we need to patch now. Go get one of the dogs. Kendall Clement had to go get.
They'd like to trade down here. What do you think?
Just to appease you guys, I'll take them.
The Colts are trying to trade down.
Hopefully he's good.
They're trying to trade down.
We're not trading up.
Coach, they want to trade down.
We're out of the trade business.
The Steelers are looking to move down.
We just picked a corner, right? We got a corner. Okay.
They're trying to trade down. The Jags are seeing if they can get any takers on their draft spot. All right,
Right
the Niners
there.
are trying to trade down. The Redskins are trying to trade down.
Alright, took a D tackle.
Of the guys out there, I think he's our best option. They'd like to trade for our pick.
Okay, they got the tight end we liked. They get the other corner I liked. There were not two corners I liked. Yikes. How many corners I draft? We'll figure it out. Let's go Calvin Mathis. Why not?
The Colts are trying to trade down. The Broncos are trying to get somebody to take their draft pick.
So two corners.
Coach, they're taking offers for their draft spot. They'd like to trade down here. What do you think?
Another D tackle?
They'd like to trade for our pick.
Yeah, there's some good receivers left. He's 6'3". Yeah, I think we go with him. We're never having that TO issue again.
The Bills are looking to trade down. Do you want the Giants pick? They're trying to move down. This is my top pick here.
Y'all are fiending for this D tackle.
All right, we've got teams interested in our pick.
Took a punter. Sorry. Probably gonna release our punter.
Coach, they're taking offers for their draft spot.
Take a flyer at tight end.
The Chiefs are trying to move down.
They're all coming off the board.
The Redskins are trying to trade down.
They heard my brain waves.
Coach, I think we should draft this kid. They want our draft spot.
$70 catches, not bad.
Coach, they're taking offers for their draft spot.
Brother, we were picking with these draft selections.
This is who I think we should get.
Just to appease you guys. Leave me alone. Telling me who you guys want. I'm the head coach.
This is who I see us drafting.
There's still a dog. Yeah, and there's still the other one too. So I'm gonna sign the other one and release some of our ass receivers. I think I might take the Alan Faneca comparison. Solid comp for a position of need. I need that UDFA. There are some targeted guys I want in there. These two receivers. This running back. And this running back. And the fullback. As long as I get my guys. 53. Some receivers are getting fired. Some cuts. "25 seconds. Got him, got him. Got him. Got him. Some receivers are getting cut to make salary space. Sorry, Sam Hurd. Isaiah stand back. Okay, they say I'm racking up cap penalties. I know after that Jerry Jones got some upgrade points. Or Gary Jones. We are all ready for next draft. I am going to go until we sign these guys, and then I'm going to wrap this video up. Get the preseason in the next video. I guess we'll get some of the training camp in it. Really would have loved to carry that tight end. Lonzo Boom. I'm hoping Ozzie Jones is humble. I'm going to try to short him a little bit. Whew. And that hurt us. Drew Goddard. Where's the $2.5 million?
Coach, the rookie's ready to start on his contract.
Whew. We're getting close on that cap. We're getting capped up.
It's that time of year again. Training camps are opening, the season is around the corner, and teams are trying to sign April's draft picks to mega monster deals. Negotiations are already underway between one of the unsigned players and the team that drafted him.
I'm Dick Duran, and you're watching the NFL Network.
We're in danger. Me tight. The deals are getting smaller and smaller. They signed people too. Who is Stephen Holiday? Let me make sure. Hold on. Make sure I'm good. 'Cause even though they don't have a penalty, I'll release them for no penalty and get in trouble. No. Get Omen out of here. More expensive. Honestly, with our draft selection, $400K in penalties. $100K in penalties. $1 million in penalties. But okay, hold on. They're gonna fire me for this, and you're like, "Why did you save? Why did you save?" This is why I saved. Oh no, I'm good. And that gives us salary freedom. Let's make Mr. McQuistain. Make him the right guard back up. O-line looking clean, but we have no center backup. Richie Scott. I'm going to play corner for us. No thanks. Probably do need another corner though. Linebacker Ronaldo Jones. Calvin Mathis. Tyrese Tomlin. Yeah, we are loaded at wide receiver. We really gonna fight over this? Ah, nice try. I don't know if I'll be able to release him. This is one where they'll fire me.
The Dallas Cowboys released one of their key players today in what appears to be a salary cap move. It'll be interesting to see which teams line up to sign a player of his caliber.
I'm Ken Wisenhunt, and you're watching NFL Network.
You're not getting $1 million bonus. Literally our only backup tight end. We're really gonna fight over this? I mean, just like the other player, you're gonna settle for The 200 less K. Or maybe we'll settle. It gets down to 8 seconds, I'll do it. Coward. Paul Pratt. McQuisquin might become the backup center. Oh, no. Pratt, that's your new job, buddy. Learn center. Picked up a lot of UDFAs. So much so we're at 50K in the salary cap. I don't like that. Yeah, like some of these backups are ridiculous. Make a quick save. We're gonna do some cuts. I'm gonna go get my own backup, not Clint Barton. After Clint. Oh, Clint is the cheapest. You know Clint? Come on in. They're saying we do need a guard. Alright. A few running backs we don't need here, but I'll order those out in the depth chart. I did draft a fullback, so some comp there. Fix the receiving core. Because, yeah, we got some new weapons. Tight end. You know, we got our guy we drafted. I like Leonard Pope from free agency. Maybe he'll stick around and stay. We'll see. Left tackle, we got a guy. We might need to repay, but we got a guy. Left guard, we're good. Center, that's a UDFA who's fake good right now. Same with Carpenter. Listen, we would love to replace Garode with a UDFA, but it's not realistic. Got the guards, got the tackles. You know, defensive end, did we get better? No. Defensive tackle, some UDFAs along with the guy we took. Left outside linebacker, some UDFAs along with Barbie Carpenter, who's planning to start. Middle linebacker, Freddie Bates will start. Right outside linebacker. Maybe the UDFAs fill those spots. Corners. Math is actually a good corner. That corner they had me take. But we know we want to put Richie Scott up there as well. We'll look at the years for kind of who we want to play. Except for Terrence Newman. Free safety, we know we got Goddard. Strong safety. Got some UDFAs. Fake looking good. Kicker, punter. We took a punter in the draft. Believe in him. Drafted that kicker a year or so ago. Got all our selections for next year. I like our NFL roster. Let's see our goals. We did draft a sleeper. Get our rookies' knowledge up. And not have taken a bust. Some training camp invites. Don't know any of our players' potentials just yet. Except for Drew Goddard and Richard Barton. And Scott Burke. The rest are mysteries. And we are officially kind of in that training camp preseason period. I'm going to adjust my depth chart and see you in the next episode of NFL Head Coach. Thank you for watching. Bye.